Okay, I know you can't really see it, but I've had this Spider-Man figurine like stuck in a box. It's been in a box. Literally, it was inside the original packaging and stuffed inside of a moving box for like the past 2 years. Anyway, I set them free today, so. The point is, today we're watching a movie called The Burbs. I have intentionally learned absolutely nothing about this film outside of the fact that it stars Tom Hanks, and it's classified as a horror comedy, which the horror comedies that I've watched on the channel have been among my absolute favorite movies. So that alone has me incredibly excited and hyped to go into this movie. I don't know anything about the plot. I have to imagine The Burbs is probably some type of suburban nightmare, but you know, with fruitcake and cookouts and stuff. I just noticed Carrie Fisher is in the movie, so that has me pretty excited as well. I know that she is a very, very funny lady. Rest in peace. I miss her. I just made myself sad. But you know what'll make me happy? Watching The Burbs. So let's experience it for the very first time right now. Okay, hang on. I'm immediately in with the music. This house looks haunted. Is this neighborhood haunted? What are these glowing lights? Is this an alien invasion? Is something happening underground? Right. What? The moment he steps over the line, the winds of hell start spraying or spray. Winds don't spray, but you know what I mean. They blow. He's right to be concerned. Okay. I'm here for the contrast. Super creepy. Now the ideal life. Of course, Jerry Goldsmith, fantastic composer, because the music's already setting such a tone. He's like, you came all the way into my yard to defecate. Weenie? Oh no, you left something?
Yes, I am. Good morning, Lieutenant. Mrs. Rumsfield.
Hi, Ricky.
Trevor Quiddy.
Oh!
Walter! I love that dude.
I like the respect that he has for the lieutenant there.
That piece of scum barking rat of yours is just taking his
Rat.
last stomp on my lawn. I'm gonna catch him and staple his shut. I'm gonna do it right now.
This is very funny.
Now, there's new next door neighbors. What is their name again? The Klopeks?
It started already. What? Look at you. You're going to sit around the house all week doing nothing, get bored out of your mind, and go back to work in worse shape than you are now.
Is he a bit of a conspiracy theorist?
I'll fix the barbecue in the backyard if you want me to. I'll do that. All right, this is what I need. You'll see. At the end of the week, I'll be a brand new human being.
Hunting gophers, moles, what's going on? Oh no, not the crow. Oh!
Hey, hi, Ray.
Art's crazy.
How come you're not at work, Ray?
Well, I took the week off.
Have you met the Klopeks yet, Art?
No.
Apparently their last house?
It only burnt to the ground. I'm sure glad I'm not the one who lives right next door to him.
They only come out at night. Ricky Butler says that they're nocturnal feeders. I saw them in their backyard.
What were they doing, honey?
Digging.
That's enough of this conversation.
He takes after his father with the conspiracies.
Thinking of going and getting one of those...
The freaking Addams family over there. Could be a werewolf.
My neighbor.
Everybody's taking notice. Son of a gun.
Why don't you go say hi?
Somebody should stay high. If everyone's gonna sit and gawk,
You could go say hi to him, too, you know.
Yeah, but he's your neighbor.
Well, no, he's your neighbor as well.
I mean, he seems pretty skittish. I think he's gonna be back inside. Someone starts approaching.
You look like a chicken in front of your son and everything.
And he can still go
Your
knock.
son.
Come on. It was all suddenly such a big deal.
Oh, we'll go together, Art.
They're daring each other to ring the doorbell.
Go for it, Mr. Peterson. Yes!
Not the music. Think he'll use the door knocker or not? I wouldn't. I would just use the knocker that's attached to me, but okay. Not the 666. Oh! Why would he do it? Bees! Well, that didn't work out, but it was entertaining as heck. Meanwhile, whoever's in that house, they're just completely unbothered. But they know. They saw. They're just not friendly.
It isn't like anything you said this morning is coming true, you know.
It was a night just like this that it happened. They start smelling this really vile stench over on Elm, and they figure it's coming from Skip's place. The state health inspector shows up. They go over, they talk to Skip. He says he's got a sump pump problem. They leave. Hey, the guy's got a little sewer problem. He says he'll look after it. Everything's okay, right?
Okay, yeah.
Wrong. Skip's family, dead, murdered by Skip.
Skip! I will never understand the psychology of a family annihilator.
They tore down the soda fountain that fall.
You know, these towns are full of those kind of stories. Sometimes they're happening right under your nose.
Ever since his family has moved to this block, I've been noticing a weird kind of odor.
I'm starting to wonder if there's actually going to be anything horror or spooky happening, or is it all going to be inside of this man's mind who has too much free time on vacation?
I'm gonna go do something productive. I'm gonna go watch television.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It's awesome. Are you trying to hide? You're bad at it.
See the guy with the curly hair? That's Mr. Peterson. Now, he's like the skeptic. That's Mr. Weingartner. He thinks the Klopeks are really evil.
The whole neighborhood's in on this. This is wild.
I'm gonna crawl over there and get a look in those barred up basement windows. What are we gonna do next? Tap their phone line?
Yes.
Well, that can be arranged.
He would do it. Whoa. Fire. Whatever they're doing, they're gonna burn electricity. What the frick? Are they doing a Frankenstein? What's happening?
No headlight.
It's definitely weird to drive a beaten up old car at night in the dark with no lights. And a trash bag that could be cut up all body parts, or anything, could be grass. Ooh, it sounds squishy. Hold up. He drove out of his garage with a bag of squishy grossness, beats it into the trash can, and then he's gonna go back into the house. Holy crap. All right, Wolfman, calm the heck down.
I can see the news report now. No one would have ever suspected them of foul play.
Except everyone in the neighborhood who is currently suspecting them of foul play.
I say we go over and get a look in those garbage cans.
I say we wait on first light.
Whoa, creepy. I love the silhouette in the mirror, in the window, whatever that glass pane is. The one you see through that you don't see yourself looking back, that one. That's the silhouette that he's in. What the frick? Your son was right, little Dave. It does look like they're digging graves.
You really should expose yourself to this guy, Vic.
Out of context line alert.
Wait, hold it. Hold, what are you doing? I'm emptying garbage. Into the garbage truck? What are you mind? Give me that.
All sense of subtlety is gone. It's just regular garbage. Did they swap out the garbage in the middle of the night?
What are you doing?
You asked me to help.
Just going along with it. If the garbage collectors in my neighborhood aren't gonna dump the garbage on the floor when I want them to, I don't want them.
You know, I am very, very worried about you.
Why?
You're acting like what?
What am I acting like, Carol?
Ours throwing garbage all over the street.
Your mom and I are having a conversation. If you... What?
It clicked.
Get out of the truck, man.
They must have switched on us during the night.
They must have.
You're all dirty and you're shaking.
What happened is the kid spotted us last night when we were sleeping. He got up, he went to the garbage can, he took the body, and then he...
Buried him in the backyard.
Does anyone know if Walter left a spare key around anywhere? He must have gone away and forgot to feed Queenie.
You think they killed Walter? No.
Signs of a struggle.
Walter does not strike me as the type of man who would go away and leave the TV on or the chair turned over.
I don't like snooping around a neighbor's house.
You mean a dead guy's house?
We don't know that yet, sir. What did you see? So it was a red herring, just a false alarm.
It's Walter's toupee.
Oh.
Walter, I have your dog.
Oh, it's going to sound like a ransom note. The theory and practice of demonology?
Oh, I can't believe...
Oh, no. Y'all are... No.
These people are Satanists. As I sit here, they are Satanists.
No, I don't think they're Satanist.
Ray, do you want them to take your family, kidnap them, tear their livers out, and make some kind of satanic pate?
Satanic pate? That took me out. Why are you watching this movie? Like, this is not the movie you should be watching right now. Rise and shine. What if she's gone?
Carol.
What if they got Carol? She's... I'm going to make an assumption that that's Art and not the Klopex. He's dreaming. He's dreaming. It's fine.
Whatever you do, don't let them do
Oh
to
no!
you what they did.
Not the dog inside the axe inside the dog's head. All right, wake up, dude. Wake up!
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful day.
I wasn't expecting that transition out of that nightmare. I feel a little bit more, a little reassured because of Mr. Rogers.
Hey, Ray! Ray, we got a plan.
Sorry, boys. My husband's not feeling well. He has to stay in his room.
Ooh, he was bad.
They really remind me of like neighborhood kids. Like they're basically coming over and asking mom if Ray could come out to play. It's a very clear no. Benny, Vince, what are you doing, buddy? A note? Why they're running away? I love how they opened the door to get the note. They didn't even need to do that. They could have just picked up the note. But it was a great shot.
We slipped it under their door. We rang the bell and then we ran.
Don't put any... I can't
What did the note say, though?
I know what you've done. That's all. I didn't sign it.
Oh, I can't... Just...
You don't know anything, though.
Jeez, good dog, Vince. Good dog.
Oh.
Go get it. Go.
It's probably a real human bone.
But they're gonna suspect me!
They're not going to suspect anybody. They're...
Thank you. This movie's going to end with these guys getting arrested.
It's a femur bone.
Femur just happens to be a human thigh bone, right?
Wait, how do you know that?
Biology 101. I mean, Frey, there's no doubt anymore. This is real.
This does feel a bit more concrete than anything that's happened so far, but we're still making some assumptions.
This is Walter.
Not the... That was insane. Oh,
What's my note?
it's... Now they're definitely going to try to kill Ray.
Before somebody falls off a roof or sets themselves on fire, I think we should go over there, knock on their door, and invite ourselves in for a nice neighborly chat.
No, it's too late for that.
Probably find out more in 5 minutes of friendly chat than you guys can in a month of snooping around.
Welcome to Mayfield Place. We're your neighbors.
We brought dessert.
Oh, the way her face dropped.
You are the one who lives next door.
Frick.
Don't worry, you guys. I can get this. Don't worry about it.
Did you make it?
I'm okay. Just throw me over the tools.
They're going to hit him in the head with the tools. Yeah, had to happen. Normally, I'm resistant to call silence awkward silence, but this fits the bill. He's literally taking off their wallpaper.
Sutter Dean?
I'm
Trying to cut back.
I would never. At least grab another pretzel and make a sardine sandwich. The sound effects are amplified, and it's perfect and disgusting.
Good solid floors.
What the heck? Is somebody living down there?
Got somebody tied up in the old cellar, have you, Rube?
This is a small family. Me, the young boy, and my brother, the doctor.
Well, wouldn't it be nice to have a
Like
doctor
the
in
Doctor?
neighborhood?
From a certain series I just started watching? I assume this isn't a Doctor Who crossover. Oh, maybe he's like a Dr. Frankenstein type, though.
It's funny, but I don't ever remember seeing a moving van out front, Rube.
I don't understand that. It was parked outside all day.
Maybe we should go down and take a look in the basement.
Yes.
Maybe that was Brother down there tapping on the ceiling a couple minutes ago.
It's the least subtle man I've ever met.
Ah, we have guests.
Oh,
Pardon my love.
pardon my blood? Clearly not trying to throw off suspicion. Not one of their goals.
I really must apologize for the paint. I was just touching up one of my pictures.
It was paint? Okay, withdrawn?
Walter, the old man next door.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, sorry! Ow!
Terrible, terrible thing. The plight of the elderly. Look, why don't we just cut all this flight crap, all right?
You're barely being polite. It was very thinly veiled.
What have you got in the cellar here, Klopek?
Mark!
I have to use your bathroom.
It's a beast! Like the Sandlot! Art's screwed. Oh, tripwire.
Is it a burglar?
Another neighbor.
I think they're clean. Oh, I think Bonnie and Carol are right.
See?
Do you really?
Good to see you come to your senses, sweetie.
It's Walter's rug, so you got an old guy's wake. Big deal.
He got it from their house.
I found it wedged between a bunch of magazines, all of which, I might add, were addressed to Walter.
What do we do now, soldier?
Well, you heard them say they were going away tomorrow. I'm going over the fence, and I'm not coming back till I find a dead body.
Why do I get the impression that you're trying to get rid of me?
Because you're smart and you know your husband.
I figured it'd be a good time for you to go see Evelyn, and you have a good time with a cousin.
You gotta come down here today. It's gonna be live.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Art?
No.
I can take out everything they got with one clip of the snips. Right, Captain?
He's not. He's not. If you're not 100%. Yeah, that went exactly how I expected it to go. Oh.
The man actually hit the right wire. There's no alarm.
Hey, good work.
Man, it's really getting hot out here.
Why don't you dig one of your own holes?
Shia LaBeouf could have gotten this hole dug by now. He would have found the body.
Let's try the house.
Hey, yo, man. I want to introduce you to my friend.
Great.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be rats and other creepy looking things down here. Dude, Ricky, are you throwing a whole party? He's eating animal crackers. My mom would always bring me and my twin sister animal crackers. When we were kids in Pensacola, she would go to Del Champs and bring us some animal crackers just like that every time.
This conduit is brand new. Look, it runs all the way back.
Yeah, something weird's happening here, but what?
Thermostat on a home furnace. Is that supposed to go to 5,000 degrees, you think?
Heck no. Is it an incinerator? Oh. Well, then there would be no Walter to find. There's no body to find. There's just only ashes.
Yo, Rumsfeld!
Oh, come on now. Don't pull a Griswold.
I burned his body up in the furnace, then buried his bones right here.
I'll call in and tell them that they built a crematorium down here.
No, don't tell him that. He'll just want to come down. Just
Of course he will. They're going to be back at some point. They're home. And they know. Oh, they're just going to turn off their lights and peace out. Well, it's better that they back away slowly than going on the attack.
That was metal. Hey, that was metal. You hit it.
I don't think there's any chance that it's their neighbor's body down there. It's not Walter. Is it Carol? Someone else? Is it Walter? Yep. So what did they find in the basement?
Hey, Ray, guess who's not in the basement? Walter! He's back!
They came back with the police. What if they are just innocent neighbors who didn't do anything wrong? Honestly, that would be kind of disappointed. But it would still have been a really funny movie and an entertaining experience. But I hope there's something happening. Oh, no! Oh, wow. Frick, we may never know now. Talk about destroying the evidence.
Is that your house?
Was. Ray is a survivor. Oh! Very nice shot. Love that.
Hey, tell me you found it.
No, I think he's under arrest.
Sezek was at the hospital until 8 o'clock this evening. Topics were picking up his mail for him. Seems that the doctor somehow got that wig mixed up with the newspapers and the letters. He's a very well-respected pathologist, my friend.
Really?
Poor old man claims he's got a ransom note that says you kidnapped his dog.
I knew it sounded incriminating.
Someday they're gonna dig up the back of that yard and they're gonna find the rest of that skeleton to go with that femur.
God, you don't know when to quit, do you?
Oh no, he could be right. What is with the femur?
They didn't do anything to us. All right, so they're different, so they keep to themselves.
Honestly, if it was this took place in 2023, they would just be a normal neighbor.
Remember what you were saying about people in the burbs, Art? People like Skip? It's not them! That's us! We're the ones who are vaulting over the fences!
Yep, he's snapping right now.
We're the lunatics!
I think you nailed it, Ray.
Take me to the hospital, I'm sick.
If you tell me you walked in the middle of the street, you know,
Get
dude,
off my
dude,
car.
you should hang out for a little bit.
Who's that?
Oh. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Come on, give me some kind of something.
When I get out of prison, I'm gonna help you rebuild your house.
Do I look like an idiot, Mr. Peterson?
Uh-oh, he thinks you found something.
You saw one of my skulls, didn't you?
One of?
Belonged to a neighbor of yours.
What neighbor? Wait.
We took the house from them.
Oh, they just moved in by killing the current resident.
You know, Dr. Klubik, I think I
Don't
forgot
inject
my
him with that kryptonite-looking goop.
Hey.
Oh! Where are the actual paramedics right now? Oh. Well, how many pizzas did you freaking order, and can I have one? Oh, yeah. You had to run an amp. The freaking teenagers are having the best time of their lives.
You don't have any evidence at all.
In the car.
Now.
Ricky, my guy, yes. Holy frickin' doodle. I just said frickadoodle. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with how this is wrapping up here.
Do not mess with suburbanites.
Suburbanites?
We're out to get him, Don. We are out to get him.
Okay.
Vacation? What are you, crazy? This is a major media event?
Art, that's exactly why some people would want to go on vacation.
Your wife's home.
Art has a wife?
And your house is on fire!
Art has a wife?
Mr. Peterson, where are you going? It's just starting to get good.
Keep an eye on the neighborhood for me.
You betcha, Mr. Peterson.
Basically just saying, Ricky, you're in charge. There probably won't be another murderer.
God, I love this street.
This is a great film. I had a good time watching it. Honestly, I think this is exactly what happens when we're all off of work for far too long. And I just have to imagine if you were to go back to 2020 during the quarantine, how many people do you think were out there suspecting their neighbors of murder? And most of them were insane, paranoid, totally off the rails. But isn't it possible that one of them was right? And in this case, I liked how the movie played with us a little bit. You know, it was clear something weird was happening, right? Something unusual. Why does this man have a furnace, what essentially amounts to an incinerator in his basement, if there's not murders happening? It's super strange, even for a doctor, okay? Even for a doctor, that doesn't make sense. So we know something weird is happening, but the movie did a pretty good job of convincing me that this could just be the paranoid musings and ravings of people who have too much free time on their hands. I'm glad that that wasn't what it ended up being, though, that there was actual murder. I still want more information. So many skulls, so many body parts. Did they actually murder people, or did they just raid the hospital morgue all around the town? I don't know. It's strange. But this is a very funny movie. It definitely leaned more into the comedy than the horror. But darn if I didn't have a good time watching it. I hope you had a good time watching with me. If you did, be sure to check out the next video. Make sure you like this one and subscribe so you never miss a reaction. And check me out on Patreon or join the YouTube channel as a member to get early access or full-length reactions over on Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.